My name is Mutisya. My friends call me Gravity. I'm the CEO of Green Soil Farm, Machakos. We grow vegetables like French beans for export, snow peas, cabbages, skuma, spinach, and other farm products. As you can see, today we are planting onions. I was in the farm in the morning with the team. So before you came, we were just planting onions. Today is the second day. Green Soil started in 2010. The idea just came involuntarily. I thought the veggies are green and the soil, so I said Green Soil Farm. The day in the farm begins at around 4:30 am. We have cows. There is a dairy section. We milk, we package, so by 6 it's ready for distribution. Then the other team wakes up at around 5:30. They prepare for the farm activities. Maybe it's planting, maybe it's tilling of the land, maybe it's weeding. That's what happens on a day-to-day. I have 3 permanent, 1 for the dairy section and 2 for the farm section. And then I have over 30 casuals who come on voluntary basis when there is a lot of work, like weeding, like harvesting, like tilling of the land, they come. My dad is the one who inspired me. I took actually the farm from him. But I had a passion for farming since high school. So we will come with him every weekend from Nairobi and we'll do 1, 2, 3. So I just developed the sense of farming. So when jobs got lost after campus, I used to come and do a few projects with him. Then I decided now to become a fully fledged farmer. My main crop is French beans because of a shorter span in the farm, which takes around 48 to 52 days. 48 when it's extremely hot, 52 when it's chilly. So French beans is my main crop. French beans I do for export. I export through an exporting company. Preparation is key. Land preparation is key. So if it's a virgin land, we have to till it. We have to remove all the weeds. We dig, and as you can see, I'm using drip lines. So we remove the drip lines. We dig, either using manual or tractor. Then from there, depending on where it's going to be planted, we add manure. Then from there, we soak the beans in water mixed with some medicine for seed protection. Then the next day we plant. So I can have up to 4 ladies or 5 planting on that day. My other main crop is onions, which I plant like twice a year, depending on how the demand and supply curve looks like. As you can see, today we are planting. So we had them for the nursery for 2 months. We had nursery preparations, which we did put manure, we put DAP. And then now we hasten the growth with a few foliages to make sure that the seedling gets nutrition from the farm. So in the nursery it takes 2 months. 2 months, but it can also be lesser depending on the variety. There are varieties that take 1.5 months. There are varieties that take a full 2 months. So from the 2 months you transplant. There are varieties that go for 3 months after the nursery, or 4 months, but most varieties go for 4 months. So from there now we harvest. During harvest now is when labor is intense. We come and harvest every day until the crop is finished from the farm. Then from there we have to dry it. We have a net for drying, so that it's aerated. We keep it outside, it's aerated, so that after maybe 15 to 20 days, now we can now package it. So we also have cabbages, which takes about 21 days in the nursery, depending on the variety. The shelf life after transplanting in the farm is around 3 months. Then you can sell it. So for cabbages, the management is different because you focus more on head formation. So we manage it differently, but after 2 weeks also we put 17 and CN, then another round of 17 and CN, then you harvest. But we also manage with foliar sprays. So in the interview you'll hear me saying about CN and NPK. So let me break down for you. CAN is calcium ammonium nitrate, which is used in soils where they are acidic and they will require ammonium and nitrate functions. We also use NPK fertilizers, both 23-23-0 and 17-17-17, which is usually called 17-17. NPK first means nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, whereby 23-23-0 is used for top dressing and 17-17 is used for fruit formation and seed balance, and also head formation, maybe like cabbages. Recognitions I've received, well, I've partnered with companies like Greenlife Kenya. They have given me inputs, they have seen my work online and they have been pleased, so we have been partnering in things like onions. Syngenta also gives me inputs like seed input, and also I'm the current youth champion, Lower Eastern Province. We have challenges in pesticides and insecticides choice because of global gap specifications in the crops that we export. Because sometimes you might find one insecticide or pesticide has been pulled out, and we have to spray probably a milder one for an insect like aphid, which is very easy to manage, but with a milder chemical it does not die from the farm. We also have challenges in lack of support from the government, whereby they tell us A can be planted with B or A can be planted with C. They don't give us that much technical support, so it's also hard. To access this information. So you end up looking for information from the internet, which is sometimes a bit far-fetched. So those are the challenges I personally face in the farm. The other challenge will be when it rains here. As you can see, my soils is black cotton soil, so it tends to clog. So I tend to plant less because of the terrain. The terrain is flat, but we are still working on that. We want to build a dam whereby we can be storing water when it's raining. So we just build trenches to put that water out of the shamba. The other challenge will be, which is very important, and I think also the government should come in, is the high price of fertilizers, insecticides and pesticides, and also farm inputs, because it affects also the pricing of our crop even when it's low season. Fertilizer is high. Initially the government used to subsidize us, but eventually it was stopped, and now we are planting crops not knowing, even if it is the low season, the price of fertilizer remains the same, and the crop we sell at a loss. So those policies also are affecting us as farmers. So what advice would I give someone who is starting? Be patient. Most of us guys aren't patient. If you get an outbreak in the farm, you give up. But I will tell someone first to do their homework, have capital, to do their homework in terms of first know what crop you can market easily, because it is not just every crop that will sell the way you want. I will not give numbers of how much French beans an acre will give, because everyone has their own management. So just be patient, have passion for it, and everything else will work out.